Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you stopping by. This beautiful Thursday morning. This is what happens when you when you go to bed early. Hey, cruising is fun anytime. Thanks for coming in, Detta. I appreciate you stopping by. I am good. Hope you're doing well. Destination Fun. How are you? Thanks for stopping in. We will give you guys fireworks. I appreciate it. It just came on. Hey, Bruce. Thanks for coming in. Bruce, I've been meaning to call you for the longest. I never have. I've been meaning to call you. I need to call you one of these days soon. Tita Ching, thank you for stopping in. Oh, thank you, Tita. I appreciate it. If you guys can hit the like button on the way in, I would appreciate it. I came on here just for. I'll probably be on here hopefully about an hour. I come on later on in the afternoon, so I'm not gonna be on long. John, good morning. Welcome in. Just came on to see what was going on these YouTube streets. Thank you, Detta. And as usual, if you want to share your link, just drop hashtag warm or type hashtag warm to drop your link. And that way you can connect with other people in this group. The Bud Files, welcome in, my friend. CME Traveling, good morning. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. For the people that are just coming in. Uh, I got Sherry, you can appreciate this. I had some new deals from Carnival, some new casino deals from Carnival. And M. Muklas, welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. I got some new deals yesterday from Carnival. Marlena, appreciate you stopping in. Thank you. And I was looking at some deals. I'm looking at another cruise. I already have 5 cruises booked right now. The book, not thinking about it. Got 5 booked already. And then they send me new deals, and one of the deals was like $500 on board credit. And it's like, oh my goodness. So I'm gonna go through my deals probably today and see what kind of deals they have. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to do more cruise lines other than Carnival though. I am good, Em. I appreciate you stopping in. I do miss my cruise. That's yes. They oops, hold on, let me go back. They took it away for a while. They started giving me like $200 on board credit, with 2 people in a room. the $500 is a game changer. I mean, my goodness, it pays for gratuities, it pays for the internet. The $500 is a game changer. So I'm so glad they brought that back. It's not a it's a 159 per person. So I mean, it's let's say $300, but then I get $200 onboard credit, which I guess is about the same as the $100 per person and $200 onboard credit. Mercy, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you stopping by. Again, let me put this back up here. To drop your link, type warm to drop your link. I'm sorry, type hashtag warm to drop your link. I'm still a rookie at this. Forgive me. Hello, Armstrong's chat crew. You know, CME, I was thinking about that. Is this Kurt? Probably. I was thinking about that as far as a name like crew. Warmstrong Crew was the name. It just I'm looking for something that kind of is a jingle that I can use like for a slogan, like for a T-shirt or things like that. Hey Betty, welcome in. Hashtag Warmstrong Adventures. Hashtag warm. That's what I'm hearing as far as flights being crazy now. That's ridiculous. Yeah, yeah. Start driving more. Put a space at the end of warm. Whoops. Betty, if you want to come up, you can come up. Hey, Grandma Yudi, welcome in. Thank you. Hold on one second. I'm gonna drop the link. Anybody who wants to come up there, feel free to come up. My buddy Betty likes to come up and keeps me company and keeps me on track, so I will put her up here. But anybody else who wants to come up, ocean to ocean, I can come up. I'm just going through the chat. I fell behind in the chat. Yep, good evening over from Indonesia. Yeah, it's probably about almost about 10 o'clock at night now over in Indonesia. Okay, let's see. Hold on, somebody's at the door. Who could it be? It's Betty. Hey, Betty, welcome in.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
I gotta close some of the. Yeah, I can hear you. I got too much. Why am I?
Yeah,
Okay.
I say CME, and again, I know everybody else says see me. I got to start that see me traveling. I'm in Michigan, but the only place I could drive to would be New York. That would be not too long of a drive. So everywhere I go, I fly. I'm lucky. I used to work for one of the airlines, so I'm been
Yeah,
lucky
he
in
lucky.
in that aspect. But it's fly. I fly standby. So if the flights are full, I run into a problem, and then if I don't get a seat, I have to buy it at whatever that day's rate is. So I could I could lose out on money that way. But it's worked out pretty well for me, going a day or two early down to a cruise port. And I'm just going through the messages. Marlena, to make sure I didn't miss anybody coming in. Daddy, Grandma Yudi, TT, Ira, appreciate you stopping in again, my friend. Thank you. Okay, think I'm caught up. I'm gonna do what Eddie taught me to do, or I picked up from Eddie. I know where the chat is ended, and somebody's at the door.
Who is
Betty,
who?
we got some company. Hey, Bruce, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm
Oh,
doing
we
good, Bruce.
doing.
I'm doing good. It is cold and rainy out here.
My
Oh,
goodness, Bruce, what time is it there?
It's 6:52 right now.
Yikes!
I have been up since I got up to watch. I didn't chat much, but I watched Sea Lake Journeys and See Me Traveling this morning. So,
I normally don't even get up early for them, early enough for them.
well,
Sometimes I catch the end of See Me Traveling.
yeah. But Bill, here it's 5 a.m. when they're on, and
Oh,
5:30.
that's right. My goodness,
Yeah. So,
that sounds like Betty.
yeah.
yeah, down under. I was looking for them this morning. I didn't see them this morning. It must be. Who
I
did you
think
go to, Bruce?
What's that?
Who did you see this morning, Bruce, real early?
Sea Lake Journeys and See Me Traveling.
Oh, okay. Now, what was you gonna say, Warm Strong? Because Down Under wasn't on this morning.
I think they were on last night. I didn't stay up late last night,
Oh, okay. They switched up.
but again, I mean, maybe that's what has something to do with it. Hey, can't stop walking.
Can't stop walking. I love that name.
Hold on. Let me get him a little more coming in here. He's a cruiser, fellow cruiser. I caught his show. I woke up for a second this morning, and he's a truck driver, and so he's up early driving and things like that. So I caught his show earlier. He wanted to get me straight as far as every time I talk to him, he's like, "Those darn kids! Oh, kick those kids off the ship." He wanted to let me know, Bill, it's not like that. I'm not that guy. Darian, we know, can't stop walking. We know you're not that guy. You're not mean.
So Betty, have you ever cruised?
No, I'm a virgin. I
Well,
haven't.
you
I
are.
never,
There's a perfect cruise. There's a perfect cruise that you ought to come and join us on.
is it free?
Well, no.
Okay, go ahead.
But that would be the perfect cruise.
I'm teasing, but
You ought to join us at Halloween on the Booze Cruise out of New Orleans.
Booze Cruise.
Yeah. Now that's not BOZE. It's BOO''S.
Yes.
Halloween. Boo. Yeah.
So when okay, I'm in Florida. So what port would it ship out of? Do I have
It's
to fly?
it goes out of New Orleans.
Oh, so I would have to fly to New Orleans.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Or leave a day or two early and drive. I know a couple people that are in Florida, I think, that are driving to the port 'cause they don't like to fly.
Oh, I love to fly.
But you
I
got
know.
to think about it. It goes October 29th out of New Orleans on the Carnival Glory.
I have to think about that one.
Bruce, I'm trying to get her to go on my daughter's
Yeah.
having
I
a
haven't
cruise.
forgotten. I haven't forgotten. I just gotta, like I say, once I say yes, then I do it. But I have
When,
to
when's that one, Bill?
I'm doing a
next
4 day.
year.
My daughter's doing a 4 day. She's having a birthday party for her kids. So she has a 4 day going out of Port Canaveral. And I told Betty that would be a first time to try a cruise for a 4 day out of Canaveral.
That would be a perfect one right there in Florida, so you wouldn't have to fly, Betty.
2 hour
Yeah.
drive, 2.5 hour drive, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't forget. Hey, Dee Dee.
So yeah, the booze cruise. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a lot of good people on it.
Yeah,
Matter
I
of fact,
can't wait.
See Me Traveling, I believe is going to be there. So they're in the
Yep.
chat. So they'll be there.
Yep, See
Okay.
Me Traveling's going to be there. Moonlight
Destination.
Adventures,
I'm
SCT.
tired. Destination. I'm thinking I'm on the chat. I'm in destination fun.
Oh, baby, watch what you're typing then.
Oh, it ain't nothing because it says Grandma Yudi, hello, hello stuff. I should have typed in the chat. Oh, no, you ain't got to worry about me. I ain't got you typing.
Hold on, Vanessa. Mardi Gras day after tomorrow. Is that what you said?
Nice.
Congratulations. I know you can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait for the Jubilee. That'll be our first Excel ship, and I cannot wait.
Really? I mean, it hits differently for a carnival ship. It hits differently.
Yeah, that's what I hear. People I've talked to that's done Royal, the XL ship is a lot closer to the Oasis class than
Right,
and stuff.
because of the neighborhoods. And again,
Yeah,
I've never been on an Oasis class ship, and because of the neighborhoods, I would imagine that's what it when I look at a royal ship, that's what I think of.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
not as like Central Park. It's not. They don't have anything as grand as that on there, but you do have distinct neighborhoods. Um, they have like the celebration. It had like the Latitude Bar. They have like a light show. They have like windows at the top, and they have like a light show, which is very interesting to look at. I won't go into what it is, but it's kind of time travel, and I mean, they do have some things on there. I'm sure the Jubilee will have some surprises as well.
yeah. I'm interested. I can't wait for them to because to when they talk about the different neighborhoods and zones to what because the Mardi Gras was more towards New Orleans and the Mardi Gras. Then the celebration was really about Miami
Right.
and where it started and everything. So I'm interested to see what they do for the Jubilee.
Yeah, I'm curious, especially being out of Texas. I'm curious, but
Yeah,
it's just
it might be.
no cowboy thing. No cowboys and no my goodness, no please. Anything but cowboys.
It's going to be all cowboy and barbecue.
Oh my goodness. Hey Keisha, thanks for coming in.
Oh, God, Keisha here.
And can't stop walking. He was on the celebration. As a matter of fact, I met him on celebration. We talked prior to, but we wound up meeting on celebration. I kind of ignored him. I was filming the Cellaway party, and he saw me. He came up talking to me, so I had a choice to either stop and talk to him or keep filming. Well, I chose filming, so I'm surprised he still talks to me to this day. I did say hello or whatever, and then we met later on, walking around and things like that. But it was a good time, and he said bring a good pair of sneakers. There's a lot of walking. There's a lot of, but again, if you've been on Oasis class ship, well, you're already aware of that.
Yeah. Hey, Will, we are going on the second Jubilee cruise. We're going on New Year's Eve. So as Bill's getting off, we'll be waving. Hey, we're getting on.
Oh, bye, bye, bye.
That's the less
Oh, we're not even going to get into it, Bill.
I caught myself. I caught myself, Bruce.
Well, I'm glad I
We
met.
just we just let it go.
I caught myself.
I'm excited though. The Embarkation Nation's going on that one, and there's some other ones that are going. So I'm excited for that one.
I wish that would have been the inaugural cruise because
I do
I
too.
do want to do a New Year's Eve cruise. Um, the Christmas cruise again. My kids are older. I'm not really worried about spending time with the family and things like that. We can do it before. We can do it after. The New Year's Eve cruise would have been special, but being cheap, saving money, I said, oh well, I do the inaugural one because I enjoyed the celebration inaugural cruise. Hoping to. Oh, my battery's going dead.
Well, I
Hoping
just
to.
think since they're not doing a transatlantic for this one, you'll be the first one to sleep in your cabin.
That doesn't mean much to me. And now again, the things going wrong. See, and that's going to be I love people are going to be losing their minds because the food's not right. The wait staff is slow and things. They're going to lose their mind. And I try to tell people just take it easy, relax. You're on
Take it
vacation.
easy because it's going to be, it's going to be a new ship to the crew. It's going to be, they're just trying to get everything, so
Yeah,
take it easy, relax, go with the flow. That's my
go with the
philosophy.
flow. Yeah, and again, I don't know how many times you have to say that to people. Oh, my dinner! It took an hour and a half for dinner, and oh, the food wasn't cold. It was hot. It was this. It was that. I mean, just whiny. And I'm gonna just
Yeah.
just have a little drink and laugh. So just catch up on the chat.
Oh, we're doing great with the thumbs up. We got 11 people and 11 thumbs up. All
See, we're doing good.
right.
Look at that.
Will uh, uh, Bill, will this be your first Christmas cruise?
No, he just did one.
Yes,
Oh, that was the first one.
Christmas.
Oh, okay.
I did a Halloween. Well, it wasn't even Halloween. This is the first Christmas cruise. So I'm assuming
Very cool.
it's
This will
gonna be
be.
what's that?
We did Christmas on the Panorama um, in December of right after the 2021. We did the Panorama at Christmas time. That was our first holiday cruise,
Yeah.
and it was really cool just seeing the decorations on the ship and everything. And they had a lot of stuff going on, and they had our first formal night was on Christmas, and so they had a lot of the dishes were kind of around the Christmas traditional. It was really cool.
Hey, Bruce. Let me Hey, see me traveling. I don't see you backstage, and that's happened to a couple of people.
Yeah,
And
Sherry.
a lot of times it has something to do with your security settings. I believe. I'm not 100% sure. Uh, but for some reason, some people I can't see, and I can't if I can't see, I can't pull you up. But that's funny. Hold on, because I see he sent a private chat, and I see the private chat. I don't see him on the stage though. I'll keep looking to see, but I've had that problem before, and there was like no way for me. There's no way for me to bring you up. But I will keep looking if you stick around, or if you don't, I understand. Destination Fun had the same problem. And I'm just going through the chat real quick, trying to catch up. Will G is going to be on the, was it the 13th, Will G? He's going to be on Jubilee.
Very cool.
Yeah, we're gonna break it in for you, Will G. Don't worry. We will definitely do that. Hopefully, you guys, like Bruce and them. Hopefully, they'll have liquor on the next cruise.
Well,
We,
just
we may
make sure
we
you
may
guys
pick it
still
off.
leave that ship standing. That's all I ask. Make sure it's still floating.
I'm expecting the last holiday cruise I went on was the celebration. It was over Thanksgiving, and I was so disappointed in the Thanksgiving dinner. They had like turkey and things like that, but it was like it was like a processed turkey and a turkey loaf almost. And I was like, I was so, oh, hold on. There we go.
Hey,
Welcome in.
thank you, Will.
Hey, I like your green screen there, Kurt.
Oh,
Yeah, I was going to fix that before I got on here, and I had it fixed the last time. And let me see, I had it fixed here a minute ago too. I just didn't have a moment to pop it in there.
There we go. Hey, Kurt, what did you do to come in? Because I've had that problem before.
Okay, so when I was on, I'm on my Mac, and I had YouTube open, and then I clicked through YouTube, and it opened it up. Well, all I usually do is mute YouTube, and I can watch it on one screen, and then type or watch what's going on. What is this called? Speaker room.
Yes.
And okay, so I could have it on my regular laptop, and I got a monitor with YouTube on it. Well, I shut off YouTube.
Oh, okay.
I closed out YouTube, so I really can't. I'm not seeing the show, but I can see all four of us and everything. How are you doing? I've never met Betty. Betty, how are you?
Hey, I am fine. I never met you before either.
Yes, I'm doing very well. Doing very
Great.
well.
That's Kurt. Betty, Kurt.
Okay, Kurt.
He's gonna be on the booze cruise also.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna be one of the greatest cruises ever.
Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty good. And
I really do. I think it's a controlled enough environment where you don't have too many like creators and too many people just being around. Because I wanted to go on that vloggers cruise. I'm kind of glad I didn't because it looked like a madhouse.
we said the same thing. Me and Marsha. Marsha said it first. Then I was like, well, I still would have liked to have been a part, but been a part of just being parts of things. I don't know. Of course, I wouldn't. I don't even think the one we're going to do. Am I going to really concentrate on trying to get Carnival Glory, as a vlogs or making a vlog a series? Probably not. Get some highlights and different things, and who knows? I mean, each one of us, it's our own vision, our own little movie that we look at, and it's through your eyes. It's through Bruce's eyes, and
Right.
of what they capture.
And I mean, it was different because I was expecting a lot of people like vlogging, like doing the cruise.
Yeah.
They all vlogged like the question and answer session. So you got the same question from 5 different angles. And-
See, I thought of that too. It was good, and it's good to see, and it's a lot of I enjoyed it. Clark family, Mike Clark, he was one of the first ones that I watched all his. Well,
Right.
I've already seen it because I watched his while it was going on.
Well, and that's what I told Mike. I told bravo on you, Mike, because you were the first one. Everybody wanted to see it, and you were the first one to get it out there. Hey, hats off to you, Mike. Good
Yep.
job.
Yeah, he did. I don't know what ours would be like. I'm clueless on anything like that. I'll videotape what I'll videotape, and I'm never offended. Also, I made this like when I was with Greg from SCT and Sea Leg Journeys. If I'm videoing a moment and you go, oh, please don't use that, or please don't. I don't go and try to put stuff on or embarrass anybody. I don't want to do that and make them look
Right.
bad. If somebody don't want something on, I'm not going to show it.
Right.
Because we may have a funny moment and it just be hilarious, but maybe like, hey, I don't feel like, I hope no one gets offended by that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know if they
Yeah.
have those kind of moments, but
One thing that I really am looking forward, because with the Boost Cruise versus the Vloggers Cruise, we're not going to have a ton. I mean, with the Vloggers Cruise, there was some type of activity, it seems like, going on all the time.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they were trying to participate in everything, so they didn't have time to really enjoy the cruise.
Right.
We're not
Yes.
going to have a ton of activity, so people are going to be able to enjoy just the cruise itself too, which I'm looking forward to.
yeah, we got 3 sea days.
Yeah.
That's
I always feel bad because I still don't know where we're going.
I kept thinking up until the other day it was Mahogany Bay again, and it's not. It Bruce.
I thought it was Mahogany Bay. I thought that
We
was
are going to Mahogany Bay.
I thought it said Montego.
Oh.
No, Mahogany.
Go to your shipmate.
I better right now.
Look at ship. Now shipmate's probably wrong, but I'm just saying.
I'm pulling up Carnival.
I'll be excited if it's Mahogany Bay. I've never been to Jamaica. It's Montego Bay is Jamaica, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, Mahogany Bay is Roatan.
Right. And I've been there so far, and I loved it. And it was pouring the
So do
rain.
we.
And I loved it. I loved it in the pouring rain.
I loved it because it's just I love simple ports where you get off, you walk to the beach, and it's a nice beach, and restaurants, shops right there, and I
Oh my goodness, you're right. It's Montego Bay.
Yeah.
good
Yeah,
job, Bruce.
I've been talking about Mahogany Bay in our lives and everything.
I believe it's changed. I think it did. It was one thing. Remember, we talked about this back, what was it, May of last year? It was May, April when and that's when we first was becoming around fans of Ocean to Ocean. and we all were talking about it, and it used to say, yeah, and I was like,
It looks like they changed the itinerary because I know it was Mahogany Bay. Because just the other day, Eddie and I were talking about it. And he's like, "Yeah, I've never been to Mahogany Bay, so they changed it. Interesting."
Yeah, Bruce, I can remember you saying that because I'm I like Mahogany Bay, and I'm like, oh yeah, well at least I know I'm going to Mahogany Bay. I don't think I've ever been to Montego Bay.
We have, and it's a nice port too. But we were really looking. Mahogany Bay is one of our favorite ports because
Yes,
they have
I really
beach.
enjoyed it.
I was
They have
hoping
that
I was
beach
wrong.
they have that beach with the chairlift and everything right at the port.
Yep.
I was so looking forward to going to that beach again.
That's what I wanted to do.
I actually, when I went up down there on Mardi Gras, and this is when Mardi Gras kind of first came out, I was on the beach using the ship's Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I went down there and it's like, oh, hold on, I'm still connected.
Yeah.
I mean, I went and used like the WhatsApp visual call so I can call my family. And I'm walking them around the beach, and I'm on airplane mode, and it's like
Really?
to the
Yeah.
ship.
When we were at
That's
that beach,
incredible.
we were still able to use the Carnival Hub app and chat to people that were still on the ship.
It was incredible.
What is that? They have a place called Big Key and Little. Is it? No, something.
Yeah, big key and little key. Yeah,
I would love to see that too. I was
so do I.
excited.
Yeah, that's
the least-
another one that we want to see there.
See,
But oh well, now we'll start talking about Montego Bay. 'Cause I
we
which one
just
was
were
Mahogany?
there. You know, we
I'm
just-
glad you said something. I would still be talking about Mahogany Bay.
Well, I did. You know, Mike, the Naughty Cruiser, just said it to me, and I was like, he thought it was mahogany, and I said, Mike, that's not what I'm getting on anything. And I said, it was mahogany. It really,
It really was.
yeah. Carnival had it on there, and then
Yeah.
sometime seems like around spring, fall, it changed.
Interesting.
They did that to me on the Horizon. I was supposed to go to ABC Islands,
Love.
and as it got closer to the date, all of a sudden I'm going to Amber Cove. I'm like, Amber
I
Cove?
remember you talking about that.
That's a big
Yeah.
lead off. I mean, I like Amber Cove, but you can't beat that Caribbean area down
That's
there.
what I did it because I've never been to Curacao and I wanted to go there. And it's ABC Islands. Oh, this is a perfect cruise.
Yeah.
I can't beat it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm like, hold on, did I see this wrong? So then I got to go back. It's like, well, what did it say before?
Feel like you got cheated, didn't you, Bill? I would have.
I did. Bonaire, it rained all day, and then Curacao we didn't go to. So I was all upset. Aruba was nice. I enjoyed Aruba.
Oh, Aruba's my favorite so far, beach wise. Yeah, yeah. We went with Royal Caribbean, and what we did to Royal, we went to a little place. Oh, what is it called? It's a little strip of an island, like just like Mr. Sancho's, the Palm Island.
Okay.
That's called the Palm.
Got Mr. Nass in here, and I know I missed a lot of people. I went down the chat, so I know I missed a few people. Fr Humphrey, appreciate you being in here. If I missed you, I am so sorry.
Yeah, I need to be
And
paying
fun.
attention
Thanks for
too.
coming in. I appreciate you being here.
I'm not
Janice
being a good
Adventure.
co-host.
Thank you. So appreciate you guys being here. If I forgot, if I missed your comment, it's
Yeah.
me because I'm kind of a bad host.
Yeah, Fr Humphreys, and then you saw Mr. Nass. I'm not being a good co-host. I'm so into trying to get some stuff right.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, I think you got better.
Dee Dee, is that her name? Dee Dee. Hello.
Dee Dee, yeah,
Just,
she's been here for a while.
A few people in here from
Yeah.
Indonesia.
And cruising is fun, Cheryl. I think you said something to her. Life
Yep.
with Marlene.
Antoinette. Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys type in #warm to drop your link so you can connect with other people in here.
Okay, Mr. Nass.
I am going to Cayman Islands. So Marlene likes Cayman Islands. I like Cayman Islands too.
Ooh.
Grand Cayman. I almost drowned in Grand Cayman.
Oh,
I can't
no.
I can't really swim, and I was walking on the beach, and then as I'm walking out a little bit, it just dropped off.
Oh,
Oh,
So I was able to swim just enough to get back. Holy moly! I didn't expect that.
Oh wow! I can't wait to see those. Yeah, there's So now I'm back to going to two places I've never been, Cayman Island and Montego Bay. So I'm excited again. I was excited for the other two, though.
I know it was this just. I remember this when you say about the drown. It was this lady in Hawaii. I never forget her and her husband, and he went out in Hawaii, and the sharks was out there, and she was mad because the lifeguards wouldn't go out there. I'm like, later, I know it's your husband. I swear I know it's your husband. But girl, I ain't going in no shark water either.
Right.
Good Morning America just had there was a feeding frenzy. This guy said they put a little chum out, and this is down in New Orleans, just off the coast of New Orleans, where we'll be going out of. And the guy, this footage, it just happened within the last 2 to 3 days. And these fishermen, and there's so many sharks, it rocked their boat. Wow. And they said if someone would have went over, and you got to go look at the footage. It was on Good Morning America, I think yesterday. And the footage is eerie. They said they don't even know, there wasn't even enough food in there to cause such a frenzy. So they don't know what all was in there. Yeah. It's you have to Google it, look it up. It just happened. Yeah.
She was mad. I'm like, lady.
Yeah.
I know it's your husband. I'm sorry.
What brought that story up is they said they had really thought that the Gulf was, losing sharks. And they said they reassured them that they were a lot of sharks.
In it. Yeah. Them babies done grew up.
There's enough sharks in there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, John is here.
Well,
bartending.
That's the eerie feeling. Again, I mean, it's just, we were on I went on a Trans-Pacific cruise, and they were saying like at one point you were like as far away from land as you could possibly be on Earth. Yeah. So there's no islands, nothing around you. And how deep it was, 30,000, whatever it was, that it's 30,000 feet. It's like, we got a lot of faith in this boat or this ship. So as I sit there, and the more I drink, the more I think about it.
Bill, I'd be learning to swim real quick.
I mean, I don't swim where. I mean, it's like, I forget.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
In any direction.
Bartending John is here. F.R. Humphrey, Jamia.
Hey, Jamia.
Those are the three.
That's why, but that is why we have never gone snorkeling or anything on our own. We always go with guides.
Oh,
because if the guys aren't going, I'm not going. If they're going, I'm going because they know the water.
We snorkeled on our own. You can at Ocean Key, which we went in their lagoon and stuff like that. And by the way, I heard something about the Cowboys. Of course, I grew up a Cowboys fan, but that's not what I was going to tell you. On MSC Divina, the theme, and I don't know, this is an Italian ship, but it's Cowboys and Indians all throughout the buffet area and throughout parts of the ship. Cowboys and Indians. It's like they knew they were bringing it to America or something. That's what the theme is on the ship.
Interesting.
That is.
And that didn't go out of Texas, right?
Huh?
That didn't go out of Texas, did it?
No, this Divina is out of, originally out of Italy and everything, but it,
right, but where did you catch it at?
Port Canaveral. Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, that's that on that ship. That's what you see, especially in the buffets area, the marketplace they call it. Yeah, that's a great ship. Great ship.
I can't wait to see the Luminosa. See what they did to that. I hope they have different restaurants on it. Like on the Splendor, they had the Indian restaurant. What was it? I forget the name of it. But it had like an Indian food, and it would come open like 2 hours a day, and just something different than the normal restaurants.
Yeah. Bill, I really enjoyed. Did you enjoy Chibang on the Mardi Gras? Did you go there?
Yes, I enjoyed it on the Mardi Gras. I didn't, not so much on the celebration.
Okay.
The Mardi Gras, I enjoyed the food better on the Mardi Gras.
Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah.
Guys, Pig and Anchor Smokehouse was better on the Mardi Gras. It actually had a different menu where they, like the first night they had barbecue filet mignons available.
Mm-hmm.
The Italian restaurant Cucina del Capitano was better. The food was better, but I'm giving Celebration a break because they did Transatlantic, And when they got back here, they like even the pizza. They had something that they called pepperoni. It was not pepperoni. Whatever it was some kind of sausage, probably from England. And it was not very good. But I'm giving them a pass.
Yeah.
You gonna give them a pass?
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Did I interrupt you, Bruce? I'm sorry, man.
No, I don't think so.
What time of year did you sell Mardi Gras? That is.
It was it had to be January or December of
Last year?
Last year.
I did too.
We might have been on the same ship. I wasn't into vlogging then, and I didn't walk around with a camera and all that.
Well, I'll tell you how you'll know. It snowed in Port Canaveral the day we set sail. It was 34 there, 36 in Miami on January 29 last year.
That was me.
That I don't remember snow. I'm looking it up.
It was cold.
Thank goodness for Shipmate.
Yeah, I was going to say, I hope we're friends on Shipmate. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm friends with both of you guys on Shipmate.
Yeah, I've got you.
Mardi Gras, January 29th. I did a back-to-back. It's 22nd and 29th.
So, you were on there together, Wheel from Together We Travel. He was on there with us too.
Yes. Because matter of fact, what I tell him the story all the time is because my when I go on a cruise, what my son does is pulls up the cruise for that day and runs to see if he sees me in anybody's videos. I wasn't vlogging at the time.
Yeah.
Together We Travel. He's coming onto the ship, and I'm coming off the ship. And my son saw me in one of his videos.
Oh, okay. You will have to check out mine. You might see yourself because
we will. I'm going back now.
Yeah.
And I did a back to back, so it probably was cold, and I never came outside, so I didn't see snow in Port Canaveral. So I probably stayed inside with the back to back.
Yeah, it spit snow. I mean, that fine.
And it was probably too cold. I probably didn't go
upstairs.
upstairs.
Down there. Yeah, that was cold. That was cold. Yeah, Marsha's out on the the dance floor there dancing with. That's a good cruise director there. He's from
Chris Williams. Flying. Well,
yes.
The second one was Flying Scotsman. Chris Williams. And to me, he's one of the best.
He is. Yeah,
I like him. I like Lee Mason.
That's neat that we were on the same cruise now.
That's funny.
I can't wait to tell Marsha,
But again, I didn't do any video, so I don't have, I have like maybe some pictures or whatever, but I didn't have any film. And that was before I started vlogging. I didn't start vlogging until like March, maybe.
Yeah. I just, a matter of fact, I'll tell you, is Pig and Anchor's where I met Will. Will come in filming. I just had filmed the breakfast buffet. And I seen him a little bit earlier on another area of the ship, and he was walking, and he had the gimbal, and I didn't have a gimbal at the time, and I was like,
okay.
So I spoke to him, and then we got to talking. Now I already knew of him through he was on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and he had did a film on there, so I subscribed to him just because of that. And he goes, here's my card. I said, I looked at it and I went, I just subscribed to you like 3 months ago, and so it was really cool. It was really cool. I enjoyed, Amber Cove, all that stuff. It was good.
Yeah. And again, because I did the back to back, so we went to the different ports, the east and the west, and I enjoyed. And I really enjoyed. That was my favorite ship. It is my favorite ship.
I liked it. I don't have complaints on it. Did you think that second, so it'd been your second sailing, it was very rocky? You remember it being very, very rocky?
Not really. And again, I don't get seasick now, so I mean, again, being rocky, it doesn't bother me.
I never got sick, but they even would stop gambling because it was just.
Really?
Because of the way that storm come in, it made the seas so choppy. They were talking about, yeah.
Well, I had free drinks at the casino, so maybe that's why I don't remember too much about the waves.
We were there always. We were at the roulette table, me and Marsha.
Yeah, If I gamble, usually I play blackjack. So
Okay.
hey, we probably pass each other. But again, as I said, I wasn't into vlogging then, so I didn't even when people had cameras and gimbals and things like that.
Yeah.
I never even never even thought in my mind to even look.
Yeah. I saw a couple other. I saw some young. There was a young kid. I don't know his name, but he is a vlogger. But he's not a vlogger of travel. He was on there, and young girls everywhere were flocking to him. They must have knew him. I checked his channel out. Yeah, he's got like 20,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no,
Hey,
you probably to our left, and over there at the blackjack tables there.
you never know. Hey, Marlene, if you're asking about as far as a playlist for me, I have like only 2 playlists. So either one, if you want to, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're a long way from your lines, Bill. You know how you make your little lines and
Yeah, I
then
know.
okay.
But I'm not very. Betty, you're supposed to be doing this.
Hey, I don't mean to interrupt you. I did not mean to interrupt.
Oh no, you're fine.
Oh no, you
I
fine.
love-
We
I
used
love
to
talking
this.
music. Especially we're gonna be on the same ship.
You
Not
gonna
gonna go.
see, the longer you do this, you used to this.
I have to. Well, what's going on now, Kurt, is I have whatever 950 some odd subscribers. So I'm trying to get 1,000, and then I'm like
Okay.
3,091 watch hours. So
Okay.
I'm working on watch hours.
Okay. Wow. You know what? Mine's totally opposite.
It usually is.
Which I doing a daily live, the way almost daily,
Yes.
hours I have never even announced it. I think I had the hours plumb back in September, October with it. But we had got pretty good hours off of some blogs, and we hadn't even been doing it a year, and I was
Yeah.
already up in my 3,000 some hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many subscribers you got?
6 something now.
Oh, okay, you're like me then.
You know what? Marsha just looked. She just told me, and I think she told me, she said we hit 660. So.
Okay.
Well,
You're
again-
almost like me. Got the hours, but we need the subscribers.
Make sure you drop.
That's a good place to be. I'm telling you, that's a great place to be.
And I was just the opposite because we weren't doing lives or anything. When I hit 1,000, I still needed I want to say 400 watch hours. So
Oh, is
I
that
started
all?
putting out
400 ain't
a
bad.
lot of
Good.
things. When I hit
Oh,
1,000, I still needed that. So,
That was good.
But-
Only
but
400.
I got that in about 2 months.
That's
So
what I know.
Yeah.
You was in good shape.
We do a half hour 6 days a week, just about, and I ain't kidding. I don't know. I have to break it down. It used to be I'd get like 100 and some hours per week. So in
Mhm.
1 month it's 400 to 500.
Mhm.
I'm not even including what our regular content does for us.
Go live,
Right.
people. Go live.
And that's Kurt. I just started doing lives about a month ago, and it is. If you want to get watch hours, it's kind of the way to do it.
if
And
your content isn't bringing it in.
I mean, again, I had content because March
I know, but I'm
18th
just
would be a
saying in the
year.
thousands and thousands. That'll
But,
bring it in.
I
I'm
probably
trying to
had
look
like
on here. I can't see how many's in here, but you'd accumulate a lot. I saw when I popped in, you had 20. At first, it went from 10, it jumped up to 20 when I first was getting on here.
and
Yeah.
I really didn't. I haven't been paying much attention to it.
Yeah.
I'm the numbers person.
I got you. Yeah, Betty.
But yeah, make sure you drop hashtag warm and drop your links so people can connect because there's a lot of cruisers in here, a lot of people that are trying to connect.
Some new people are here too. TD is here. Pete is here. Who else did I see?
Is TD is that England? Say England?
She's Indonesian, but she's staying in the UK. Great person, supporter.
My last name's England. That's the reason I said that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's staying in the UK. She's Indonesian, but she must have married a UK person.
I got you. Hello, TD.
TD, Scratch and Pete. Do you see anybody else?
TD, I'm looking at him right now. TD, Scratch and Pete. Hey, Scratch and Pete, TD, appreciate you coming in. Chances Travel, thank you guys. And I'm so sorry about the chat because I know I skipped over a lot of messages, and if I missed you, I apologize. I'm gonna say I'm old, so we're
You're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good. I don't think you.
But you got me up. You got me up here talking cruising, and I got a big smile on my face.
Yeah, I got you.
Marlene, you got your question answered, right?
Yeah, anyone.
Okay.
Bruce,
I only have two playlists, and
Yeah,
they're
that's what I
both
was gonna
probably
say. You
15 to
don't
20
have
hours.
you can
So I
put
mean, if you
both
play it,
of
if you
them.
can, I appreciate it. If not, I understand.
He ain't got much, both of them.
I see
Good, good, good.
Nightbot. I'm looking into using Nightbot. Bruce, do you use it?
I don't, but I am looking into it. I want to so that our moderators aren't having to worry about putting in links. I'm
And
going to set
Yeah.
that up
Okay.
that's why I use it, Bruce. I'm
because
more worried
I
about.
just want to. Yeah, I just want our moderators to be able to say hi to people and stuff like that.
Protect you. That's what I
Yeah.
always
That's true too. You're
even
right.
when I didn't have the bot, I still didn't want my moderators to drop links, which sounds weird. But I wanted them to enjoy the live and also just to protect me. That was my thing with the
Well, especially like I'm up here getting carried away talking. I'm not really paying attention to the chat. My
Yeah.
phone didn't blow up, so I'm assuming nothing bad happened in the chat.
That's-
Yeah, I want to say about 2 or 3 weeks ago, Cindy and I were chatting away and doing everything, and not even really paying attention to the chat, and all of a sudden people are saying, "Oh my goodness!" And I guess some porn link got in our chat, but our moderators took care of it before I even seen it.
yeah.
So I mean, they were right on it.
Hey, you're famous then.
Right.
And make sure
Yeah.
they hit before they throw them out, hit the report button first, then throw them out. Because that works better.
Betty's exactly right. That's the one thing I used to do. The only thing I really understood how to do as a moderator is, I would report them. Actually, I got through all the way till where I had some kind of police contact me because
Wow.
this person was saying they were raping children.
Oh God.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So I got
Oh my
that
goodness.
for, yeah, that was, I don't know if that was SCT. I don't know
Hmm.
whose it was while we were going through. I don't know who it was at what level, but because I'm not a moderator very many, because I suck at it. I'll be honest, but I know how to get rid of the, like she said, you report it first.
Well, I wasn't a moderator in the group, but I saw one group. A lady was, saying, "Please help me.
Yeah,
Please, please help me."
and there's different levels. If you'll go through a certain way of reporting, it took me. I couldn't participate anymore. I was there for over an hour. Marshall was saying he's still talking, and it was a conversation by text.
Okay.
And I didn't have a computer then, and I had to do everything by text. So, yeah, I've never shared that story, but that happened, and I don't know what everything about of it, but yeah, I have no clue.
Marlene says, make sure you turn on the subscriber only mode before you go live so that you avoid the links.
But you know what I used to, but I don't do that right now,
Right. Marlena, the only reason I don't want to do that because I want new people to come in. So I'm not trying to scare them off. And I haven't had a problem with the porn sites, probably talking about it now.
And I think that if you get more experienced at it, then you get better with not putting that mode on because you get more people in.
Well,
But
and
you
I'm
gotta
not,
get experience.
again, we're all adults. I'm not worried about a porn site coming in. Hey, click my link for this. You just delete it, keep moving on. I mean,
Yeah.
block,
Yeah.
delete. So again, I'm more concerned with the, raping the kids and all that. That kind of stuff is unacceptable.
Oh yeah, that scares me.
That bothered me. I'll be honest.
That'll bother me.
That bothered me a lot. I was like, because I never knew nothing. It's like once it was done, I didn't know results.
Right.
And make sure too when you by people coming up, make sure you see their face. You make sure that you don't bring anybody up unless you see their face.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. Make sure they see and one time I hit the button too fast and I realized what I did. And I'm like, I hit threw them back out real fast.
Well, you know what? I do, like, when people come to the chat, if I don't recognize the name, I do like a quick vetting process. Do you have a channel? Do you have subscribers? How did you find? Why are you here? And then if I do bring you up or something like that, and you come up, my hand is right over the button. Here, you say the wrong thing once, and then you're gone.
Yeah, I tell Marsha, even the same way on the Facebook and the Instagram and stuff like that, because she was bringing some in. I said, Marsha, I went and looked at hers because then people would friend me on my side of like Facebook or whatever. And I said, honey, it says you're friends with them, and this looks like it's fake stuff, and you know, and
Yeah,
she said,
yeah.
"Well, what's your such and such friends with them?" And I was like,
See, gotta
and,
be careful. See there? Yep.
Oh,
You could.
and then, you know,
and Marlene, I know, and I appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Because again, I'm just telling you why I don't do it. But again, if I had somebody that was consistent,
Oh yeah. I used to
it
do it,
definitely would be like,
Marlene.
hey, a 5 minute wait period before
Yeah, I used
you
to
can
do
come
it.
in, but you can't chat for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I do understand, but
Marlene
you
said
know, when I was new, I wasn't sure, and I got a lot of them when I first started. I couldn't even, I had to shut down my live one time because of that. I couldn't get them off. I don't know what that was.
I like this format you're using. Or what
I
do you
like it.
call it?
I really do like it. It's a little picky because again, I think Destination Fun had problems coming in. I think Sean from the Down Under Cruisers had a problem coming in, and nobody really knew why. You gave me like the best explanation. But
Yeah, it's just I don't see any YouTube, but
Yeah.
I still got the chat. We got an internal chat. I see the live time. I see all that. I see number. I can't see subscribers. I see who's a moderator. I know all that,
Oh.
so I can tell when each one of us is talking. Like me running my mouth, I can watch that mic
yeah,
light up. Yeah.
Can you
No,
see
I
us though?
Oh yeah, I see y'all perfectly.
Oh, okay.
yeah. I got this from Sean from Down Under Cruisers, and once he showed it to me. 'Cause I tried them all. I tried the hardest one for me to get on was YouTube Live. I could not come on. Come to find out, I had OBS downloaded, and it kept wanting to try to hook up to OBS. So I got rid of OBS. I did YouTube Live. I didn't like it. I did Melon. Didn't like it. Restream. Restream was just too much learning. The learning curve was just too great for me. And then I ran across this one with Sean, and I fell in love with it. I like the little toys, the gimmicks with the sound effects. I mean, I live for sound effects.
Molly told me that I have to move the comments myself. They don't jump.
We get it.
You know, I like that. I like it.
We get it.
And once you
Good.
you can set up a pro scenes where I could actually change how this is set up and how we look. There's a lot to it. Pedroza Travel, I don't know if you know who he is. He's done more work with it than I have, and he learned about it from me. But he's done more work with it than I have, where you can set it up where you can customize it more. But yeah, it's good. And again, you can only do a 2 hour block, and you get 30 hours a month.
Oh, you get 30? That's good.
So yeah. So again, I pay for this version right now, and I think I may get like 12 people I can bring up on the panel. But I think the unpaid version, the unpaid version, you probably can only bring up 6 maybe. But again, most panels, anything more than like 4 or 5, there's too many people up there, and too many people are talking, and it's too hard to control.
It's nice.
But yeah.
It took me a while to get into even using one. You know, we started live. Well, I never used anything. But I don't know when I started. It was like November before I ever went to StreamYard, I think. And we started the live, the morning live in September, mid to late September.
Yeah. There, Shasta said I did Facebook Live with my stream last night, and it was awesome. A lot of new people, but on the StreamYard I couldn't see the names. It just said Facebook user. Yeah, that's the problem with a lot of these things. You can't. They don't interface well. Facebook and YouTube, not yet.
I do like though with StreamYard now on the Facebook side, if the people that are in the Facebook Live allow StreamYard to tie in, it will show their name because we had that last week
nice.
where people that were on the Facebook side showed their names.
I had talked to some developers for this particular software, and they're working on a tie-in to Instagram, which I would love. I mean, I don't use Facebook that much. I use more Instagram.
Yeah.
And I would love to be able to go live on Instagram.
I like it.
Yeah, StreamYard is too. I was watching their live the other day, and you can now stream on Twitter, which they just added Twitter here a little bit ago, and they are going to be adding Instagram also either, and LinkedIn. You can stream on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Know that. Now I'm still. I think YouTube money that they have, Google they'll adapt to these things.
Yes.
There's nothing about. They're not going to let nothing go under and not get something, developed. Is what I believe. I guinea pigged the thing. I volunteered. On Google you could sign up to try things.
Right.
I tried to do this thing. I think they call it side by side. It can only do it in a vertical, and so I tried it with Greg on back when we sailed 1st of December, and he was on a different ship. But I don't know what happened. First, we could see each other, and it's he's on his YouTube and I'm on mine, and it's it worked. And then all of a sudden, I don't remember what happened screen wise. I don't remember, but. Yeah, when you go in, the little plus at the bottom where you go to, it says go live.
Yeah.
You can also, I think it says go live with does it say partner or join? I don't know what it says on there now, but I have to look at my phone and I can tell you.
Hey, Junkyard Gamer, welcome in. Scrolls Nest, thanks for coming in.
Go live together is what it says. It's new.
Junkyard is here.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
go live together.
I've never used that feature yet.
I tried it. Which I don't know enough about it yet.
Yeah. There's not YouTube. There wasn't too many ways to customize it. I mean, it was pretty. If you want to just go, like if I'm doing a sail away party on a cruise ship, I use YouTube Live. I just because I'm not gonna bring anybody up. I'm not gonna chat. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just walking around filming. I'll use YouTube Live.
Yeah. I totally agree with that. And say I can't get to StreamYard, doing two different things, and really and truly, like you just said, if I go, let's say next month, and I'm going to do a live, well, I go to Helen, Georgia here in a few. I'm not doing it by StreamYard. I'm just going to do it live, and like you just said.
Okay.
And,
yeah.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Like if I'm on a ship, I'm just going to use the YouTube. But so far, I've not had the best of luck, except for in port, unless you're right there and you have Wi-Fi, to do anything YouTube-wise. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I just not so far anyway. Unless it's like something small you're going to out. But you can now Facebook. I told someone today. I told Josh from Moonlight that I said for some reason I could get Facebook Live to work, but I could not. YouTube would work, but the signal was awful.
Yeah.
I don't know what the difference in the signals. No clue. But there's some out there that get it done.
I've been pretty lucky as far as internet on most cruise ships that I haven't had too many problems. But again, I wasn't into going live. Hey, Junkyard Gamer, I am doing well. Thank you, my friend.
Junkyard Gamer.
I've been, but again, we'll see as we go further on as far as going live and trying to upload videos from a cruise ship. That's why I'm so glad about the Starlink. I mean, again, just so especially when I get on that 22-day Trans-Pacific cruise, I would love to be able to go live. I would love to be able to upload videos while I'm still on the cruise ship.
There's a young gentleman that just did a 14-day. I think it's 14 or 12. Named B Duff. No, not B Duff. I'm telling you wrong. It's not B Duff. There's another. It might be, but he's a young guy. Now he released a short every single day. He put it in shorts, but while he was on that ship, he did one or two. Did you see it there, Bruce? And they were good, very good. Looked good. He would put together a short. And, it'd just be the highlights. And then he'd tell you at the end, now I'm going to head to dinner or whatever. And it was like, 60 seconds. And they were good every day. Yeah.
Can you, with shorts, can you schedule those for later?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
See, that's a good thing because 22 days, I'm not going to buy the internet package for 22 days. Mm-hmm. I do get it for, 2 or 3 times a week just so I can keep in touch with the family. But if I can schedule them, I could do like, one day I could do 3 or 4 shorts and schedule them out where I could, because I don't want to go 22 days without uploading content.
Oh yeah, you can schedule those while you're gone. That is great. That's a great. You know what? I like that idea myself. You can also put them as a premiere, and Betty here could be in there. Conversating with folks, thanking them for being there and everything. She, where she's a moderator, because she's a moderator, and that premiere comes on any premieres, whether you do a short or whether you do a regular content. You go in there and your moderator can be there for you. I did that once. My son did it for me. Yeah.
Hey, gamer. Yes, I'm your mommy.
Hey, Paul, welcome in.
Just remember, December 10th is your mama's birthday. Okay. Cash App.
Don't forget, Junkyard Gamer.
I tell everybody who call me mama, I said, okay, you ain't got to give me nothing for Mother's Day because you got your biological mother, but y'all got to give me something for my birthday.
There you go.
I know.
I like that.
I think Bruce stepped down for a second.
Yes.
I gave you the
Marcia
mic
would
and
say the
muted
same thing she just said.
Everybody can call me mama. I don't care.
That's funny. I wish I would have started vlogging earlier because Carnival was giving away. And Kurt, I thought you guys had been on a lot longer. I thought a lot of people, because I would see you guys' videos. Again, I didn't remember names and things like that, but I would see the videos and I would play them and I'm like, oh yeah, this person, that person. That's why the celebration. I love the celebration because I'm meeting all these people that I watch the videos, and I'm really just starting the vlogging. Mm-hmm. And when you just said, because I just knew when Betty asked you like how many subscribers, I thought you were gonna tell me 3,000 or 4,000. I really did. Bruce, same thing. When I met Bruce,
this time last year, I remember I was getting excited because we were getting to that 100th.
Yeah,
we were almost to 100. This exactly this time last year.
Yeah,
we were almost to 100 because we just got off that Carnival Mardi Gras, and in February, and then we were going again in April. Actually, the end of April, May, just like we're doing this year.
Yeah,
and we went again. Then we went on MSC Divina. But no, we were just hitting 100, and Eric B was my 100th subscriber.
All right.
I knew exactly who it is. I'm excited to meet him in Helen, Georgia.
Oh, you going to Helen, Georgia too?
Yes,
Arian, okay.
There's quite a few people going to be down there.
Yeah, I know.
I'm learning more. I didn't think there was going to be that many. I'm just thankful.
It's going to be a lot.
I'm just thinking Captain Billy ain't going to be there.
It's going to be a lot.
I mean, he's a lot taller, but I mean, I think I can reach about 6 foot and smack it one good time.
I don't know Captain Billy.
Well, you ain't missing nothing. That's
I've seen him in a few chats, but I never spoke to him.
He's great. He puts out great material. He enters any contest there is and wins. Wow. Bruce, am I wrong? This guy can win anything, questions, anything. He is.
Whenever he's in a live and there's a trivia, he is always the winner. I don't care what that trivia is about.
He's at the top. He really is. And Lord, I hope we could edit this where I'm not even saying it.
Right. We got proof now.
Yeah. He used to be a pro wrestler referee. He's from Iowa. Yeah. He lives down in Pensacola, Florida. And he seems to be great. I haven't met him in person. No.
Hey, Cruising Scene, welcome in. And he says Eric B just hit 1,000.
I know. I saw that.
Hey.
Eric B, I think I saw his video, and I never met him, but I saw his video. He was with a Magnificent Germany with Darian.
Yeah.
And they were over in Germany, and they went to some mountain peak or whatever. I'm like, man, I want to go there. That's how I know him.
Yeah. His video is the one that makes me. I want to go to the Nova Scotia and then go to Iceland, especially Iceland.
Nice, excellent.
I'd like to go up in there. Yeah.
Man, that's good. It's good to finally be able to talk to people and again. I always look because I look at the channels, and some of the big channels, Peril DJs and things like that, and when I see you guys, you Bruce, and there's a few others that I always thought like were way up there, and then when it started talking to you, it's like, oh, now I got 1,500 subscribers. I'm like, that's it, and then you just blew my mind with the 600. It's like, you got to be kidding me.
See there?
We have been approached, whether it be email or in Messenger. I get on between email and our Instagram is going really, really good. But yeah, I just had one yesterday. I looked at it, and it put it out about 2 weeks ago. It hit over 17,000 on Reels.
Nice.
Yeah, I've had like 4 of them to break that 10,000 reel
Yeah.
mark. Yeah. I had one that hit 25,000, and I'm like, so I
Now,
need to somehow get those to come over and to subscribe.
What did you what was it?
Do you ask them?
I don't do
Ask
a lot.
'em.
I don't do a lot of asking.
We done learned. Ask them.
Right, we do.
We done learned. Ask them. Don't ever ask them. You're gonna be surprised.
I
Ask
used
them.
I used to never even
Don't
here.
do that. Don't.
I invite
I don't ask for the hit the thumbs up. I don't ask people
You'll
to
get more
subscribe.
brave. I promise you. Ask them.
Got to put out a little honey to get something, don't you?
I'm with you there, though, Kurt. I keep forgetting to ask. I used to do it all the time. I used to do it all the time. And then I was actually watching, I can't remember who I was watching, one of those big, they teach you how to do YouTube and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
And I used to do it at the beginning of my videos and stuff, and they're like, it's gonna backfire on you, so don't do it. So I don't know.
I'm putting it in at about the 3-minute mark. I do
You're right.
a little invite-ish type thing.
Yeah.
Say, hey,
That's the biggest mistake I made, though.
I always like the saying of you're not going to cost you anything. You're going to help us.
Yep.
That's the selling point. You're going to help us.
Yep.
And I don't want a dead subscriber. I mean, I've always heard everybody. I've heard different things. I've heard some. You want to get to that 1,000 if that's your goal. Try your best, but you want someone
Yeah.
that watch too.
Yeah, you don't want someone that just comes into your channel and just subscribes and then you don't see them again.
Right.
Well, yeah,
Because that doesn't help you.
Right.
Yeah,
YouTube analytics, if people are not watching your videos and they need to at least watch 3 to 5 minutes of it. Otherwise, it's actually going to be a negative effect. If they're coming in, watching for like a minute and then popping out, that's actually a negative on you for YouTube. So
Yeah, like the playlist thing. Like if you're new, and you're never like Bill. Sorry. If I know I'm going to like it, I know I'm going to like your content. I will, especially if you got playlists. I love playlists. Playlist is something that I play every day for somebody, and on the weekends, me and Marsha will team up, and I'll say, "Who you watching?" And she said, "I'm going to go through all these. I'm going to go through all these." That is how we do it, and we know we're still going to go back in. Watching the 3 to 5 minute thing is good too, but I want them to come back in a few months and watch again.
absolutely.
Well, that's what again, we were talking about that. It's like I don't want subscribers. I want viewers. I want people that come in to view it. Subscribers, as you said, you can get subscribers, but if they never come back and never view anything,
But I'm gonna tell
what
you
good are
something.
they?
On the other end of that, I have subscribed to people who I thought I wasn't gonna like and fell in love with their channels.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it can work either
So
way.
I've learned new things. I mean, like I do
No.
gardening and stuff. I watch a lot of that. You name it. Yeah, gardening.
But that's what you want, Betty. Like you, it's like you watch their channels.
Yeah,
What you don't want is somebody who just clicks on
I
it
know. Hit on the
and
button.
you never see them again, never heard from them again, never.
Yeah.
And again,
You
not that you don't have
definitely
to do
want-
it every day, but every now and then, like a lot of YouTubers, I go through their channels because I'm watching videos. I don't catch every video,
No.
but again, I catch them. I catch this one. I catch this one over here. When years ago, not years ago, back before I did YouTubing, I watched Peril DJ. I watched Don. I watched Q's and views, views and Q's, views and Q's,
Mhm.
and those are like the three that I always watched. Everybody else, if I watched them, I just happened to be up there. But now, I mean, because I've run into so many different people, and now I realize there's a lot more content out there. I just play videos, and a lot of times I don't even know who I'm watching.
Mm.
I just started watching this one couple, J Rocks or something like that. They don't know who I am. I mean, whatever. I watch their content. They're a couple. They're fun to watch. Subscribe or whatever. But again, you want viewers. You don't want. I mean, you do want subscribers.
Right.
You want
Yeah,
viewers.
but you don't want people that are just subscribing. You want people that are viewing your content and viewing your channel. And yeah, and that's what I do. And then I'll play. I don't normally when I'm watching a video, I do watch it all the way through. Because you never know when you might catch something that you do
Right.
like, or
Yeah, I don't skip anything. I don't skip nothing. I don't skip a commercial. I even let their commercials, because when you listen to a YouTube person that works for YouTube say those commercials help it, and if we know they get played through, that's why I go to a playlist.
Well,
and let it
that's with the AdSense. Once you become monetized, and I didn't realize this until after I became monetized, you only get paid with those AdSense if they watch the whole commercial.
There
If
you
they
go.
click, when it says skip, if they skip it, it doesn't go on your
Yeah,
thing. They have to
really?
watch the whole. So I
Analytics
do
will-
when I'm watching someone's video, I am watching that whole commercial because that's the only way they get any money on the AdSense part of YouTube.
Okay, well, how does it? I have like YouTube Premium. I don't get commercials. How does that work?
You-
If
you-
the commercials aren't running on the channel, well, they'll run on your channel, but like you do premium, so you don't see commercials, then yeah, then that doesn't, they don't get
No, they
that
said it
AdSense.
count.
on your content. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Betty. I apologize.
No, I thought they said it counts some kind of way.
Well, I don't know. All I know is when I was watching a guy that he is one of the developers of YouTube. He has a YouTube channel. I was watching that, and he said the only way you get paid through AdSense is someone watches your whole commercial. So that runs on your channel. And normally I've been when I go to watch my own videos because I wanted to see how that works. There's normally 2 commercials that will run before your video starts.
That's true
So-
too. Bill, what I gather right there, even though you pay for that, you know, you're that's just on you. But on out here in the land where nobody pays, they're still going to put a commercial in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, your
Yeah.
stuff will still get commercials to people that
No.
don't do the premium.
I
And not a
understand that.
lot
I'm
of
just
people
wondering.
do the premium. So
I'm just wondering how they get paid. I wonder if they take portion of the money of the subscription fee that I pay and divide that up between the
that's a good question. They may do that. I don't know.
So,
because I see nobody would ever get paid from me, and that doesn't seem fair.
right.
Yeah, I'm sure they do something. I'm sure that they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we pay for the premium, and so we don't see a lot of commercials. But I have a couple different YouTube channels. Ones I don't do any content on, and I'll watch stuff on that one also. And then the commercials are always coming through. So
Hey, Bruce, I got a favor to ask you. If I get to the 666 number, throw one of them out. And if I get to the 666 number, subscribe so I don't have to see that 666 number because it's really close. I just looked.
I wasn't going to say anything about that, Kurt, but I know that you're getting real close to
I just looked because Betty mentioned it,
Aw.
and Betty mentioned it, and I didn't know this. Yeah, we're at 662, so you know.
So don't get 4 subscribers today. Get 5. You
Give
need
five.
5.
Five quickly.
I don't.
5 very quickly.
I gotta.
If nothing else, Kurt, if nothing
I won't
else,
take
make a
over
new
Bill's
YouTube
show,
channel and go and subscribe to it. Just
I
so
was
you
going to
know.
ask a question to everybody, but I don't want to take over Bill's show. I do have a question
go
when you
ahead.
get a chance, Bill. I just wonder. I can look and see in analytics in 7 days. Like I think our best is between 9 and 11 subscribers in 7 days, and that's usually after there for a while, 52 to 57% of my subscribers for about 3 months have been coming from shorts. Okay.
Yes.
So, but I was just wondering, what does anybody average? Do you have averages? Because I think if I average mine out, it's I know it's going to be less. It'd be like I'm lucky to get 5 in a week. I have sat and seen it at just 0 for over 2 weeks before, and keep going. And I'm thinking,
It happens to everybody. I don't know if there is an average. I don't know, because we've seen it. Where we'll do. I'll get 50 or 60 subscribers in a week.
Really?
And
Never
I
seen
have
that.
had that. It's only happened a couple times, but it has happened. And then, like right now, it is so weird because us trying to get to that 1,700 mark, I'm beginning to wonder if it's ever going to happen, because I'll go up. We'll hit 1,660. We back down to 1,650. And right now, I'm seeing maybe one subscriber every 2 to 3 days. And it's like, okay. So I stopped worrying about the numbers so much because it will drive you absolutely, because it used to drive me insane.
I don't really worry about it. Especially getting there, because it's been at a pace where, when you have one of those big dogs, in the world of YouTube tell you you're doing fine, you're doing better. It took us 3 years to get to this number, and I'm like, okay. So I don't fret on it, but I want to thank Marlene right there. Thank you very much. That's very sweet, and I love being a part of a family. I do. I really do. I love this community. Yeah,
I do too. This has really, and I've said it before. I've said it in our lives. This community has become our family, and we really, on a day-to-day basis, interact more with the people in the YouTube community than we do with our own family and friends. This has become our family. This has become our friends. And I feel closer to you guys than I do to a lot of other people that I see face to face a lot. And, I absolutely love it. And with us, we love the cruising community, but I've also reached out beyond the cruising community, beyond the travel community. For instance, Betty. I caught hers through Bill, and now I go on her. I watch her lives every chance I get, and there's other ones. There's House of X and other ones that they're not. And there's gardening channels I've done. I just I think it's the Bud Files. Absolutely love their content, because I am Cindy thinks I'm sick, but I love, ghost type stuff and, that type of stuff. There's like 2 or 3 channels where they go to haunted houses and they go check this out and they go and stuff like that. I love that stuff. I told her when we go to New Orleans, one thing I want to do, because we're going in a couple days early, I want to do one of those ghost tours. And another thing I would like to do at some point, and it may not happen until after we're retired, but I want to do a trip and do all these different haunted castles and stuff like that in the United States. That there are some, that stuff fascinates me.
We have a public one here in Virginia I didn't even know about till back in the summer when I was looking for something to look at or go film, and I didn't go. But there's a public castle that they brought over from France here in Virginia.
Wow. Yeah. Shanster, she does that kind of stuff too. And I just love that kind of stuff.
That's the whole thing about YouTube. You run into a lot of different things where you didn't know you were going to be interested, but then once you see it, like the Bud Files, if you just follow their adventures, Bruce, I've been knowing them for months. And I mean, they're funny.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll have to tell Marsha about that then.
Yeah.
She likes that.
I'm subscribed to a couple
gaming channels.
I've subscribed to a couple gaming channels now. Just I'm not a gamer myself, but our son is, and I've been trying, you know, and we have people in our community that are gamers, and I've been trying, you know, involving in some of the gaming channels so I can kind of learn that type of stuff too. And one thing that I do want to do is and I've been actually talking to Carnival and also Norwegian, I would like to do a group cruise of a bunch of gamers. I
Nice,
think that'd be
Bruce.
awesome.
I mean, I wasn't gonna
Yeah.
say something like that. And again, the right people could. I think it would really work if you got the right people to do it. I think it'd be a good idea.
Well, I actually have, I'm in contact right now with E3 Sports to see if they would
Yes.
sponsor something like that.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
you can go almost as far as getting a charter. Depends on how many, but see those games, video games, they're so big. You could charter a ship, one of the older ones, charter the
Yeah.
ship,
Yeah.
and then that way
Yeah.
you have a dedicated room, you know, set up for the gaming tournaments or whatever. No, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
Okay, but the gaming people, that's a whole different ball game.
I watch gaming channels. And I just watch them play the games.
Bruce.
Yeah.
That's
What
a
else
lot
I
of-
do? I just watch them. You know, I watch them to. You know, I watch them play their game and stuff like that. It's really fascinating to me. So
That's a lot of introverts.
Woo! And they can be.
not all of them. There's some.
No, I'm just
extroverts
thinking,
gamers.
but I mean, they really. My son, he's got a gaming channel and he has a music. Now he's wanting to get in. His gaming took off. He didn't even have it first, but the gaming side, especially his shorts, are taking off really quickly for him.
That is a huge community. I found out. I
Yes.
mean, absolutely huge.
It is.
Yep. Now his music, though, I've sampled it and put it in a couple of shorts, and he couldn't believe this one short that I did. There's one where we're in Mexico and you'll see a it's not a stingray, it's a manta ray, and that's his music. And then I have another one I put his music in, and he writes his own music and he plays his own music. It's a lot of, I call it a little more techno. It's a lot of stuff that is popular on even regular top 40 now. You know, anymore they sample everything from Arab days and then they remix it. Yeah. So he does a lot of that now, and it's doing pretty good. Matter of fact, he's got one coming out, I think, tomorrow. He sent me a link to it. He said, "Here, check this out tomorrow." He said, "I'm doing a premiere." I was like, "Okay." Yeah.
Let's see real quick.
I'm in here cooking dinner. I was supposed to have the day off.
What are we cooking?
Yeah.
You know what I love? Chicken and vegetables in the oven.
Yeah.
I
You ever-
love that. It's
you ever-
easy.
You ever use the air fryer or Instapot?
I'm gonna start. And let me tell you.
That's something we talked about the other day.
Ooh, let
Oh,
me-
okay. I'm sorry.
My air fryer had a year and I ain't never used it. Let me just.
Right.
I
I have an air fryer. I have an air fryer over here, still in the box.
I have an air fryer oven type thing now. It looks like an oven. It has different layers, and I like it. Of course, when we were not eating keto, heating up a pizza, it's just like buying the pizza again.
Really?
Oh my gosh!
I know it is. That's what my husband uses.
Yes, and then
It's like everything is fresh.
yeah. Oh, you got a nice one. Nice. You
A
got
whole year that is.
oh wow. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's
Mine's still in the box, so I may try that because I do.
Another
pizza-
YouTuber says she's gonna talk me through it. So
the secret also like a regular oven. Let them heat up 2 to 4 minutes before you put whatever in there, and then
Okay.
it'll just go real quick. Mhm.
Hey, together we travel. We were just
Together
talking
we
about you
travel.
earlier.
We were all on the same ship together.
Yeah, I didn't realize we were all on the same ship.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Will. Will's got a great cruise coming up that I'm very, very, very envy of. Will does, and he's going
Thank
to
you, Mel G.
Well,
I'm
nice.
assuming that's Melena. Thank you. I appreciate that.
That is a big air fryer. Yeah.
So yeah.
yeah. See, listen. I'm supposed to be off today, so oh God no.
Come on, Betty.
I'm supposed to be off today, so I got to show my husband I'm doing a little bit.
There you go.
Oh, we got some.
We have company.
Who we got?
Well, who's this?
JNS.
It's Jeremy. Welcome in, Jeremy.
Hello.
How's it going?
My dog's barking. Thought it was our
It's going-
doorbell.
Ah, sorry.
It's going good.
That is one of those problems with that.
I love that. No, I've never heard it. I've never heard her do that before like that.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, it's a huge one.
Hey, Kurt, I think Together We Travel, they're going to Iceland on a cruise.
Ah, yes, yes, they are, and that's why I'm very envious because if I'm going to go, I want to go that route. If I've never done anything. Well, I've never done anything other than Port Canaveral and Tampa, but I really like this. He was talking about that out of Maryland, and that looks. And you can go out of New York too, of course, or New Jersey, wherever it is,
Yeah.
and that's looking pretty good.
I see you, Marlene, coming back on a different channel.
Right.
We know her now.
You there, Jeremy?
Jeremy, right here. Jeremy?
Yeah, I'm here.
We started talking about gaming cruises.
What I was doing. Yeah, I know, but I wanted to talk about EV Max. I've been looking for a similar setting to those of us that have StreamYard, and where the user must authenticate. That they're a real person before they come on your live chat, and I cannot find it in EV Max's settings nowhere. But for those of us that do use StreamYard, I just wanted to drop this. If you go into settings and community, there is a checkbox that you must check that the user must authenticate using Google or using YouTube or Facebook before they come into your live stream. That way, you're at least dealing with a real human and not a bot channel.
Right. Well, that's good to know.
Also, on your back end in your YouTube studio settings, there is a way that the users you can protect your channel as well. I'm going to do a little more research and probably send you a private message later because we got to, as a team, we got to get rid of these people, man.
Yeah.
The ones that just want to come in and do nefarious things.
Yeah, and again, Jeremy, I know you're working with somebody trying to do that, trying to help somebody out with a tyrant or whatever you want to call them, a troll.
Yeah.
I know you're working with him,
and
so
then
I appreciate that.
That's what it's called, troll.
And then I'm also working on some Nightbot lessons for those of
Oh,
you that
yes,
want to connect your channel with
please.
Nightbot. It doesn't
you.
necessarily protect you from trolls, but what you can do in the Nightbot settings is if a person drops too many emojis or if they drop a link, you can disable that, and that's really the only one that I have enabled is where nobody can drop links except for moderators. Now
Yes.
that is a game changer whenever you're dealing with a live stream because you can't do anything on the fly. You
Right.
can't do anything while the show's going on. Like Betty said, she had to jump out the live. So, in order to stop that, setting up Nightbot the right way would probably be the best route to go.
Okay.
Because these
Nightbot,
chatbots are powerful. They'll recognize.
Nightbot, you have to be just careful because there's just so many spam protection features on there.
Yeah.
So you don't want to turn people off by every time they type something because you'll have people with their names are in capital letters and then they'll do a at and a name and whoever does that at their name gets a warning, gets timed out from night. So you have to be careful. You have to balance it out.
I have
And
all of those spam protections. I have all of those spam protections turned off except for links. Now, Robin from Sea-Leg is the one that recommended that because, you don't want to put nobody in timeout unless they're sharing links. And that's what my main concern is. If I don't drop a link or one of the moderators don't, why is the link there? So I do have that enabled, and Nightbot will stop the links from coming in.
And I believe those are the two things. Those are the two things that I have in mind. Also, it's like drop the link and stop. And only moderators can drop links.
Right. Yeah, I just wanted to give you a little tech tidbit while I'm really doing a lot of restructuring here on JNS. A lot of that has to deal with Nightbot. I have to learn how to teach it first, and then I can start doing some more lessons.
Destination Fun says yes. The one Bill uses has that. That was the problem. That was my problem why I couldn't log into Bill's lives, which I go back and check as far as the software to check to see what's going on there.
Oh, and EV Max.
EV Max,
Yeah, I searched Bill.
Oh.
I really tried before coming on. That's what I was doing. Is I searched those settings, and you may ask Sean too what he does to authenticate his channels before
Yeah,
they come in.
and
'Cause
I will.
cannot
I
find
haven't
it.
haven't talked to Sean lately, but yeah, he's the one that even told me about this program, so I'm gonna do that. And it's Kurt.
Yeah.
Together We Travel. They are going to Greenland, not Iceland this time.
England. Either way, I was jealous. I'm still jealous.
I
Very jealous.
I think he is stopping in Nova Scotia though, right? I think one of his ports is Nova Scotia. Or
Oh, Bill, as a solo cruiser, you might want to hear about this quote unquote deal on Cunard. They just sent us an email yesterday, and Bruce, you might have got this too. Cunard is offering a 28-day sailing to the Norwegian fjords from New York City and coming back to New York City for $3,000 per person.
that's good
They
price.
sent us that email yesterday.
Is that $3,000 for a single, or am I paying $6,000?
Well, no, it's a solo cruiser deal. I
A solo
believe, and
cruiser
Bruce
deal.
might be
Okay.
able to expound upon this.
$3,000 for
Yeah,
$3,000 isn't
they got
bad.
deals for solo cruisers.
Okay. No, $3,000 for a solo cruise isn't bad. My problem was, I see these
Right.
other ones at Carnival. I get lucky with some deals like from the casino and things like that. But these other ones are like $3,000 per person and double occupancy, and it's just too expensive.
Right. Right. Well, that's what I saw. I was like, ooh, Norwegian fjords. I just clicked on it to see what they were offering, and it was $29.99. That's just for a basic interior, though. It
No, I'm
naturally
good with
goes
that.
up from there.
Right. I am good with an interior room.
Yep.
I am good with an interior room anytime. Only time that I would really consider it like Alaska, and again, even the Norwegian fjords would be nice to have your own balcony.
Yep. That would be nice.
If you can afford it. But again, I mean, I get my deals I get from Carnival. I get so many of them that I wind up booking up these cruises well in advance, and $100 here, $200 there, and you're on a 20-day cruise, and not the best ships, but hey, it's a cruise.
Heck yeah. I just got emails. I was wondering if I had got any finally.
Well, I was informed yesterday they just dropped some new Carnival again. Carnival had new casino rates, and I went in there, and sure enough, I had some $500 onboard credits back. So I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
I can start looking.
Yep, it's the first of the month, and Carnival. Most of the cruise lines will drop new deals first of the month.
Hey, I do know this. I sat in on a seminar the other day with Royal Caribbean on, I think it was on last Thursday. And the 1st through the 7th, they're giving some great deals. If you'll book, you've got to book only 1st through the 7th. And then it lowers down the next 7 days after. It's
Really?
Royal Caribbean's running it. I did it. It's a seminar through our travel agent, and that's how I done it.
Yeah.
I went in on that and was there, and it's mostly I was in there for the running of. They were giving away a trip, but anyway. But I know March the 1st through the 7th, and then after that, the 8th through the additional 7 days, you get the $300 credit. I think the 1st through the 7th. I think that's it. Don't trust what I'm saying, but check it. I know. If you're interested in Royal Caribbean, I do know they're running something. Yeah, Bruce probably.
We're holding you to that, Kurt.
Huh?
We're holding you to it.
Yep.
I would say Bruce would know more than me in any of this stuff, but I went in that little seminar that they had and enjoyed, listening and everything. But now mostly that seminar though, all they talked about was that little private island. That's all it was. Listen, I had a text that I need to take care of and everything. My wife's trying to get a hold of me, and I didn't know it. I didn't
All
know
right.
the volume up. Bill, thank you very, very much, Bill. I appreciate it. Bruce, it's good to see you, bud. And
See you,
Betty,
buddy.
and I Betty was here, and I know she can hear me. I think Betty, is very nice meeting you. And Jeremy, I don't know where he went to, but y'all talk to y'all later. I'll check back in.
All right.
Bill, you'll be on my playlist this weekend, bud.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you so
bud.
much.
I'll see
And
you guys.
look forward to seeing you on the booze cruise.
Absolutely, guys. See y'all later.
Take care. Yeah, that's
All
fine.
right.
I've never really talked to him before. It's nice to meet him.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He really is. So, and I've got some emails that have been popping through, so I got to go back to work.
All right, Bruce.
So,
Appreciate you stopping in here. I'm not going to be on here much longer.
All righty. We will talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey, Betty.
Uh-oh.
Can you hear me?
Did I do something?
They show no connection. It's like I thought you had got off.
What happened?
I don't know. You're popping in and out now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Did I do something to it?
I don't know. You lost connection, and then I kicked you out originally. Then you came back in. I put you up, and then you lost connection again.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, Betty, thanks for putting up with all that cruise talk.
Oh, that was great. I like listening to it. I'm so sorry. I hope I didn't mess up. Bruce was leaving too. I hope
Yeah,
I
no,
ain't-
they all had to leave.
Okay.
They actually work for a living. How dare they?
How dare they? How dare they? Oh.
Hey, together we travel. That's what he was saying. So I'm gonna go back. I found myself in your video. So I'm gonna go back and check his videos to see if I see myself on that ship today. Because all three of us were on the same cruise, January 29th, Mardi Gras.
Willie G said they're looking at work while they're at work. There's Mercy. I've seen her before. M. Mukilis. I've seen them before.
You've gone back to the top of the list.
Oh, is that what I'm at? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
you are.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I'm way. Okay.
Like-
Together we travel. Okay, we're at the bottom. Okay.
I appreciate you guys hanging with me. Now, I know you might not want to hear this, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. Banter with Bill is at 4 p.m. Eastern time today. I'm going back live at 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. Eastern.
Who don't want to hear it? Them or me?
Them.
Oh,
Betty, I know you'll be there.
I'll be there.
I'm trying to get other people to keep coming back for the lives all day long.
Nah, they'll be here. They will.
Oh, I appreciate it. And again, if you can't make it, I understand. Don't worry about
yeah,
it.
we all. Yeah, that's we all got them other little lives. I guess TD is gone. I don't see her.
I don't see a lot of those.
Grandma Judy, I'm sure it's bedtime because it's 11:25 p.m.
Destination Fun says, "What time is dinner?" They're on their way.
Oh, girl, I ain't sharing. It's the same thing. It's my favorite chicken with the vegetables that I love to cook.
Sure, I am trying to get the watch hours in.
Oh, he gonna get them.
Phil and Dave, Travel Spree, appreciate you guys stopping in. Thank
Hey,
you.
Phil and Dee.
Scrolls Nuts, yeah, Bill's Marathon. You're gonna get all you want of Bill for the next month. You're gonna get all you can take handle of Bill.
We're gonna be glad to send him off on a cruise. We gonna be glad. Oh, Scratching Pete. I was on you did go over to Kevin yesterday. He is getting really busy.
He is. I mean, the chat goes so fast. my problem is I wind up coming so late. I don't think he ever gets to my channel. You know,
Yeah. It's a lot of channels now, so
it's
it's
it's.
down 2.5 to 3 hours now. It ain't two no more. He 2.5 to 3, and then he talking about he be talking too much. Talking about he got to stop talking.
Right. Billathon. Uh, all bill all the time. See, you keep giving me names because I may put them on a T-shirt. I'm trying to make up some T-shirts now for my next two
Oh,
cruises,
uh-huh.
and
And
you
what
know
is
I
the
want
shirt gonna be made of, though?
to say again.
The shirt, you say you're gonna put names on them.
Well, I'm gonna put things on it. I mean, it's gonna have like my logo
Oh,
in the
okay.
front, but then I could have a saying, and then on the back is gonna have my QR code
Okay.
for Linktree.
Yeah. But how much? Oh, you talking for Linktree, because I was gonna ask you how much. I thought you were just talking about one for yourself.
Well, I mean, it is my shirt, but I just wear them on a cruise, and then if you have the QR code on the back of it, if people want to connect with you, then they can just scan your shirt and they can connect with you that way.
Mm-hmm.
I have business cards where I can hand out, and also on my cabin door, I'm gonna have a magnet on the door with my QR code.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was, when I was talking with Kurt from See Me Travel. I wish I was back into YouTube at that time because I went on a
Mm-hmm.
lot of cruises at that time,
Mm-hmm.
and I missed out on so much content. I missed out on so many connections. I missed out on a lot of different things.
Okay.
So I'm trying not to miss out now. So I'll make sure that when I go on this next cruise, that I speak up and say, hey, make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please hit the like button for me. I would appreciate it.
Okay, I need a question asked. Okay, now I know how to mute it, but I hit the cam thing. Is that what I'm supposed to hit? The turn the cam off? Am I messing up
Yeah,
something?
it's right, but no, hit it. You can't mess up anything. That disable
Okay.
your camera. So if you hit,
Okay.
like I saw you disconnect, you muted the microphone and blocked the camera.
Okay.
Hey, something like that, Sherry. Like on the back of the shirt, have the YouTube symbol, and then hit the like button. I mean, definitely something like that. I'm trying to do something that's a little more unique. I've seen a few people with shirts on, like with YouTube and the channel name. So I'm trying to get something a little more unique. I'm not very creative, but I have
Mhm.
somebody who's looking into it for me.
Yeah. Now that's Cheryl's partner, the one that was talking about Nightbot.
Jeremy, yes.
Jeremy. I'm gonna have to get with you, Jeremy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do like a one-on-one and a thing so he can really show me. I'm even willing to pay you for it, for your time
Yeah.
and a heartbeat.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad,
Mhm.
Jeremy. I think of Jeremy. I think of things all the time. Now,
Yeah.
if I don't implement it, well, that's
Mhm.
on me. But
Well,
I do.
Jeremy, that would be a great class, even for the
It
cruise
would be.
community and everybody else out there, because people really um, want to know it. So,
He says,
'cause we had Rich New Design. He was going to design one, and hopefully he'll design it when he comes back. I know JNS, but sometimes a little extra money can help on that little cruise.
yep. TD says, uh, Benny and Warmstrong, I have to prepare my
Yeah,
dinner
Jenna.
as well. I have to stop. Thank you, TD. I appreciate you stopping in.
Thank you so much, my friend.
See you next live.
Yep.
We'll be here.
Yep.
Betty,
I'll be
Betty
up
will be here
here.
tomorrow at 9 a.m.
Yeah, 9 a.m.
Probably, yeah. If you come early, she'll probably get on a little early.
Yeah. 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 But I learned really how to pace myself. People think I'm back to where I've learned. If it don't feel good, then I'm not doing it. And I know that yeah.
Well, I was a little tired yesterday, and so I decided not to go live, whatever. And then
Mm-hmm.
I started watching.
Because
Uh,
4 hours is a
YouTube.
long time. I mean, I was
It
on,
was.
yeah, 4 hours is a long time. Then I went over to another live. So, and then I was just So I know that I got to pace myself better. Then if I'm on 4 hours, I just can't go somewhere else for two
Yeah.
hours, even
Hey,
though I enjoy it immensely.
yeah. Hey, Bamanola, what software are you using? It should be just a button that says in, like if it's EVMux, it's just in broadcast. I don't, how do you end your broadcast on StreamYard?
How do I end it? We just,
Yeah,
it's up there, just say in live button. Use the button up
it,
there
it,
that you
it
push.
should say just in live button up there,
Yeah.
Bamanola.
Yeah, that's it. Up top, you're gonna have to be on live in order to see the button. You can't see it. You gotta be on. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, YouTube. I don't use YouTube. I have no idea. I mean,
Uh-uh.
I'm assuming that there has to be a button there that says in live or stop streaming or something like that.
I don't know what Grandma
Destination,
Yudi was using today. I don't,
Destination Fun says in broadcast on top right corner,
yeah,
Bamanola.
yeah, yeah. But I think Grandma Yudi might have been using she was using YouTube this morning. I know that's what it
Okay.
was because I couldn't get it on my phone. I mean, it's on my computer. I had to go to my phone.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure she was using YouTube, and I didn't like it. I didn't. I didn't
I,
like the wording coming up over and how it was coming. So I had to use my computer to write stuff, and then had to look at my phone when I talked to her.
Hey, Bamanola, Destination Fun, and JNS Adventures say click the X.
Click the X.
If you ever want to stop something, always click the X.
Just don't do it while you live with people. I
I've done
keep
that.
my,
I've done
I
that
keep
before.
my own self out the live, but the good thing is you know that they still there. You can go back.
Right,
So long as you don't end it,
right.
you're all right. But when I went on Marlene's live yesterday and I was dropping links, I said, "Oh, I done got good. I was dropping them things."
Right.
Like, oh,
Some people put them like into
I know, but I ain't doing
a
all
chart.
that.
Yeah, no, I just go copy links and put them
I
in
ain't
there.
that serious. Mm-mm. It ain't that serious.
Sherry
I don't.
says I don't see him live anymore, so he must have figured it out. Yay,
You know,
Bama!
he know what he can do. He could just cut off the browser button. That'll take it quick out. Close it, hit that X on that browser button. You be
Uh-huh.
gone. Everybody be gone.
Marlene says you are amazing, Betty.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we all had fun, fun. Fun, fun. So were you. Amazing, amazing. Oh, you got 30 comments. That's what I like about yours. It shows how many comments on StreamYard. We don't have that.
See, I don't see anything like 30
Yeah,
comments.
that's what you're saying. I can see it. It's I see internal chat, then it'll say comments.
What I got more than 30 comments.
Well, they got 31. Maybe that's what's on my child's side.
You mean the little red box?
Yeah, what is that?
That's how many comments you behind, Betty.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah,
You
those
know
are
what,
the
the
comments.
way you say, the way you say it, I'm like, dummy. That's what it sounded like.
I'm like, where is she seeing this comment button at? And I do. When I get behind, that's how I know. At one point, I was 122 comments behind. So that's why I wound up skipping over.
Yeah, because I haven't put, okay, yeah, it disappeared. Yeah, but Jeremy, please do a video. That is much needed. That is much needed. And I bet you'll get a lot of hits on it too. I bet
Yeah.
you.
And again, I'm sure there's things out there. For me, I like to be live with somebody while they explain it. So when
I
I
know,
have a
that's what I was
question, I can
saying.
ask why I did it. Because when
Yeah.
I was setting up my Nightbot, and I was working with the guy, and he was we were doing it through email.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I mean, maybe it was just the way I read the email, maybe the way he worded the email. We weren't connecting on where to put what at. I I eventually figured it out, but it would have been an easy question if somebody was live. And, I'm sharing my screen and they're looking at what I'm doing and things like that to set it up. Jeremy might be a little side hustle. Set up some people's
Yeah.
lights for me.
Don't never say no, because that could be piggy banks and you ain't asking. I'm volunteering.
You
You
know,
can
I
put
mean,
that in the little piggy bank for the cruise. Shoot.
say, $10 set up night box.
Yeah.
Not
Ain't nothing
expensive,
wrong with that. It
and
ain't
it pays for a drink on the cruise. So
and it takes a little time because the people that did it for me, it took them a little time. It didn't take them no long time, but it was their time.
he says, I can send you. Whoops. I can send you a StreamYard invite code so we can go through it. Let me know
Okay.
where to send it.
Okay. Okay. I will. You got an Instagram account, right? JNS? I don't think I'm
I believe they do.
okay. I
I
don't
believe
think I don't think I know I'm on his wife's part, but I don't think I'm on JNS.
I do a lot of
Okay. What
Instagram.
I'll do is let you know, and then we can set up a good time. Okay, at Janet. Okay, gotcha. That'll be real soon because I'm really interested.
Oh, yep.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you so much. I'll get in touch with you because that will help so. And I know other people would. So many people. Because someone set it up for me, and I really just never went back in to, set up some stuff I really want. And then I see, honestly, with Z, his stuff, and I like that, the way it's set up. And I don't have that. Mine
Hey,
is so basic.
Marlena, I would love to. Just let me know a little bit ahead of time, and I'd love to come on there. Hey Betty, I sent you the link
Okay.
to his Instagram
Okay.
Messenger.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks so much. Yeah. Yeah. Marlene, if he don't be sleep, girl, because we're gonna work him to get what he need to get. He gonna be sleep on your panel. We gonna get him. We gonna get him there.
What is next? Hey Marlene, just remind me ahead of time. But I'll gladly.
Yeah. It's Marlene. His Instagram is the same thing. Yeah. I just know next Wednesday I'm gonna have to pace myself a little bit better because I was tired by the end of the day. So I probably just won't stay on to the end, is what it is.
Yeah.
Because I did, meet some new people. They have connected with me too, Marlene, from your channel. So some of the women have connected,
I
which
forget.
is
I think I got somebody connected with me from over there, and I forget the name of the person.
mm-hmm.
When I see it, I'll be, hold on, be careful, Betty.
What
What's
that
going
mean?
on? What does that mean? And maybe I
I
don't
don't
want to
know.
come.
Oh, she gonna Instagram me. Okay. She gonna Instagram me. Okay. Oh Lord, be careful. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh Lord.
Ah! Woo! I ain't got the message yet, but I'll be looking for it.
23 days until the rebooked carnival celebration. Nice. I like they made some changes from the Mardi Gras that I really liked, where they divided up the entertainment better, and they provided more comedy shows. The comedy club isn't all that big.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The comedy clubs the comedy clubs weren't that big, so they had like a couple of different comics on at the same time, one in a larger lounge, one in a smaller lounge, and then they would reverse it. They did a few changes that made it better on Celebration that I think you'll like. Oh, got you. I thought you were talking about some of the people you sent her over there. I'm like, oh man, what am I walking into? So yeah. I think you'll like it. Again, as I said, I wasn't really impressed with the food, but it was new, so I'm gonna give them I give them a benefit of the doubt. I like the food better on the Mardi Gras and their sister ships. You know, Mardi Gras, their sister ships. So I thought the food would be, real close, if not exactly the same. And it wasn't. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't as hot and fresh and seasoned as well as the Mardi Gras, in my opinion. Well, I'm gonna count on that, Mel G. Oh, thank you, Mel. You don't have to do that, Marlene. I appreciate that, though. You don't have to do that. I'm not gonna be up here much longer anyway. I just wanted to come on for a few minutes to, get a few more watch hours and things like that. I'm going live again at 4, so I don't want to wear out my welcome with everybody.
Yeah, and you know what? Since yesterday, I have met so many more women that channels I really love. That,
Yeah.
they're new people that's extending out that I didn't, has been amazing.
And see, I,
Just like you found your community, I'm starting
right.
to find mine.
Guess who's here? Welcome in, Marlena Motivates. But yeah, and again, that's Betty. I tell you, it was the best thing I did. It was doing that a couple of months ago.
Hmm.
The going live, working in this community and avoiding the other community
Hmm.
as much. Again, other
Yeah,
community wasn't bad, but this one,
yeah, it
and
was
even
just
like
good.
just talking to the people in here when Kurt came up and talking cruising, it was. I mean, I enjoy that. And,
Yeah, and then I enjoy just hearing y'all talk because that joy it just spills over. So,
but again, and you can tell when people are enjoy what they're talking about and doing. So
yeah.
instead of, and that's when you got into instead of getting just subscribers. And I'm kind of falling back into that now where I just kind of get subscribers, but I want people to want to listen to me and
Yeah,
want to
and
watch
it
and
all work out. It all
it
work
will
out for
eventually.
all of us. It really, even with Lydia, I'm starting to get more people from her, and even they're not YouTube creators, so that's, then I don't have to work back to go back over, so that, that's making it easier for me. So, um,
Hey, Marlene, thank you.
yeah,
Enjoy
thank
your channel.
you. Marlene motivates. And I got to join all 4 of her channels too, because I'm only on one.
I think I'm pretty sure I joined all of them.
Okay, and JNS,
I
I
don't know.
definitely got to join his later on today.
She bombarded me with
I know.
yesterday with comments because she's
I
watching videos and
know.
leaving comments, and
Isn't
then
that
she's saying
nice?
names and stuff like this.
And that's
I
the
try to
way
keep
you
her.
do.
I went through this morning trying to answer,
Yeah,
respond as much as I could.
yeah,
But I'm
yeah.
gonna go back. I mean, I don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't know whether I went over to the channels or not.
Okay,
But I'm gonna go. I
definitely
gotta go to each channel so
sometime
I can
today. Yeah,
watch the videos.
yeah. And then I met Jared. He comes on my lives all the time. I enjoyed his videos. I watched about 3, actually, like, watch.
I watched this video and
Yeah,
I subscribed. I don't I don't know if he ever came to my channel. I think he
yeah. I don't know where he
commented
found
on the
it
what's the
from.
name. So
And now Juicy J or whatever it is, I call it, but it's Juicy J. I
juicy with
haven't,
you.
yeah, I haven't connected with him yet, but I've been over to his channel. So,
I need to start doing like a morning live or something. I need to start doing that. I did. I felt better last night. Last night was the first time that I sat in front of a camera and did
mm-hmm.
recordings, and I felt better as I did it because I did about it's about 12 different clips that I did. I'm put together in one video.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing is, I did it on my phone. So like right now, the camera is right in front of me. Well, the phone is a little off center, so the camera is at the one tip of the phone, and I'm looking at the center of the phone. So
Uh-huh.
I'm not looking directly into the camera. I don't
Uh-huh.
think I'm gonna redo it, but I'll know the next time. I'll know when I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
to look into the camera.
Mm-hmm. Now Marlene does daily shorts.
Yeah, that's what she was just saying.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure it's got to help because shorts. I got quite a few subscribers from my shorts. Doing this live, I got some subscribers, and when I go to other people's channels, it's tougher because a lot of times, they don't stick because people don't do it the right way, as they say. But hey, we're all in it. And Marlene, how you do 4 channels? I'll never know.
5, isn't it? I think
Is
it's
it 5?
I
My
think
bad.
it's 5.
5 channels?
I don't know, but I think it's 5. I could be
How you
wrong.
do that? I'll never know because I can't do one.
Me either. Cause she done been doing it for. Cause even now
It's
with
5.
my content, now I used to couldn't do what I do now. That batching, oh, I can batch now. Even when I made the dog food the other day, had that camera right there. I could do so much more now than what
And
I
that's
used to
Marlena. That's what I thought when I do on that cruise. That's what I'm
routine.
gonna do. I'm gonna make shorts and schedule. That's why I was asking. Can you schedule shorts? Because I'm gonna schedule them
Oh yeah,
out
I do.
so you
Yeah.
can make content like every day, and it keeps people interested in your channel and things like
Yeah,
that. So
because you gotta, yeah, and I don't put out enough. I really don't put out enough.
yeah, I like to. And again, I noticed you put a poll out on your community page too.
Yeah.
But again, that's just this interaction where people can come in
Oh
and
yeah.
interact.
Yeah. I'm gonna put out another one today. I'm like, keep them coming.
Yep.
Keep them coming. So, yeah. So what are you up to today, Warmstrong, before your 4 o'clock?
Nothing. I schedule every. Hold on,
I know she
Marlene.
does. She got
I,
to.
sched- I schedule everything.
She got to.
You have to be organized and engaged to grow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying. I am not that organized.
Just like we were telling them to ask, how they was like, oh, you need to
Well,
ask.
you don't want to come off as begging.
I know, but still,
But again, if you don't ask, I mean, people who don't know, they forget. It's like hit the like button. I try to
I
be.
know that one girl that really grew and she does excellent. She said she felt that she hadn't done been a pest. She don't feel like she asked enough. I remember her saying that. She
Yeah.
was like, because after a while you won't have to ask as much because you've grown. I'm
Right.
sure she don't because she's a big channel now. But she said she's asked so much.
You asked me what I was doing. I'm getting off here in a couple of seconds. Eddie, I think, is going live at 12 noon.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to skip Ed. I'm gonna have to skip him because I
Yeah,
got take a breather in between.
he
Yeah.
understands.
Oh yeah, he wasn't what they say like one strong. I come on 12:15. I see you when I see you.
Right. And again, if 4 o'clock, if you can't make it, you can't make it. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. You
Oh
hung with me all morning.
yeah. So yeah.
Marlene has 5 channels, and here's the names of all 5 channels. Yeah, and I can't keep up with one.
I know. I think we say that, but look at people do it. Maybe once you get monetized, and you'll think of maybe I can do something else.
Yeah. And then I go live at 4, and then Destination Fun, they go live at 6. So it's a busy day. It's a busy day.
Well, I went to them on Tuesday, so I think I don't think I'm going tonight, and that's how I have to do. I got to pace myself out, So you have to
You
write it
do,
down.
and it's tough. And even like a lot of times I go because people ask, "Hey, come on up." It's like
I know.
I just want to be in the
That's
background. I just want to watch.
I know.
Whatever. I don't want
I
to come
know.
up.
I've been there. I've been on everybody live in town. Nights, days, afternoon.
Hey, Edna's World. Thanks for coming
Hey.
in. I am just getting ready to get off here, Edna's World. Eddie Lugo is going live at 12 noon, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go slide over there and say hi to him. But I appreciate you stopping in. I checked you out a little bit last night. Again, I told you I love your guys' channels, or it's your channel, but she has her friends around her, and they're all having fun. When I didn't see Alan's Family Adventures. I didn't see her last night. I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it's a good time.
Yeah. Did you eat breakfast yet?
I have not.
He has not, people.
I haven't had my coffee.
Oh God, I had my coffee. Now, that's just crazy. Ah! That is just crazy.
And now, you're asking me. And you know what? My problem is I don't know their names. And I know that's my bad. I don't, because you say the names all the time. I don't know their names. I know them by channel name. I know Alan's Family Adventure. And so again, it's tough for me with the names. But I didn't see her. I'll catch her next time though. And what was I saying, Betty? I'm sorry. I just mid sentence.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Ah!
Oh, oh. CME travel. See, he gave me more homework. CME, see me travel. Come to find out, we were on the same cruise. So now I got to go through his. I got to go through his videos for Mardi Gras, January 29th of last year, to see if I can find myself in his videos. Together we travel. I found myself in his, or should I say, my son found me in his. But now I'm gonna go through his and see if I find myself in his videos. Because that's actually what I did. Like all last year, before I started doing YouTube, that's what I would do. I would go through people's videos where I've been on that. I was on that ship to see if I could find people or find myself on their videos.
Uh-huh. God.
Tucson, it snowed. Wow.
Oh boy. I told y'all. I told y'all.
See, I went on that cruise that day, Marlene. Actually, 29th. That's my son's birthday too.
Oh. Yes, ice and child. I don't want to joke about the iceberg though.
Yeah, no, I mean, anything, anything could happen. But
Anything
um,
can happen.
I, he was talking about the. All right, Sherry, thank you for being here.
Thanks, Sherry.
He was talking about the rough waves on that January 29th cruise, and he said it snowed in a little sleet or whatever down in Port Canaveral. I don't remember that, but if it was cold, I probably didn't come outside. I probably just stayed inside. So
It might have. It'd be pretty cold over that way versus what's cold here.
yeah.
It can get pretty. It can get I cook so many vegetables I can share 'em with you.
Hey, you don't have to share many with me.
It's a lot too. It's more than the norm. But I can always freeze them. But we eat a lot of them though. So
Marlene, thank you. It's lunchtime now. Have a great day. We'll see you all with one of my channels soon. You sure will. And just make sure you remind me for next Wednesday at 2. I'm assuming it's at 2 again.
yeah,
Just remind me.
don't use what they say. Don't use my brain.
And again, of course, if I write it down, then it goes down 2 or 3 pages, and then I never look
That's
back
what
at
I was
it.
gonna say. He got to get him. You definitely got to get your something to hold all your stuff together because you won't make it in this without having I know my husband in there saying she in there cooking.
Okay.
See.
Well, all right, Betty. Thanks again.
Okay. Thank you,
Lord bless everybody
everybody.
else who's in the chat in this world. I appreciate you guys being in here. Destination Fun. If whoever hung in here for as long as you did, I appreciate it. But I am getting ready to get out of here. I'm heading over to Eddie Lugo's because he goes live. I believe he goes live today at 12 noon.
12:15. 12
Is
or
it 12?
12:15. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
I thought it was noon, but if not,
Probably noon.
I'll be early.
Yeah.
So talk to you
Okay.
later.
Okay.
All right, Betty, talk to you later. Thanks again.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.